It's time for Recipe of the Day. For many of us, me included, the Tuesday after Labor Day long weekend is the unofficial start of the fall season, and it's also back to school for a lot of people. So I wanted something that was quick and easy, but also comforting fall food. And so today I'm telling you about a one-pan beef noodle skillet dinner. And let me just say that this is one of those recipes that once you know how to do it, you can swap things out. It's really about the amounts of the liquid and the amount of cooking time. You know what I mean? So if you don't want to use ground beef, you can use ground chicken, or you could even use chicken thighs cut up. If you don't want to use broccoli, you could use cauliflower. If you want to use a different kind of cheese and make it more Italian, add some tomato paste, you can totally do that. Or you can stick to this, which is a nice, creamy, luscious, meaty sauce with that noodles and beef. So you're going to start by heating a large skillet up over medium heat. And to that, you're going to add some oil and then a pound of ground beef. Use a spatula to kind of press it down into the pan, and you just want it to really brown on the bottom, developing the flavors. So resist the urge to start stirring and tossing right away. Let it cook for a good 4 minutes. Then you're going to add in a diced onion, 2 whole cloves of garlic minced. I love the garlic in here, some salt and some pepper. Stir it all up, break up the meat, keep kind of cooking and stirring occasionally until the meat is cooked through and the onion is tender, 5 to 6 minutes. Then you're adding in your broccoli florets, 3 cups of them, and the egg noodles. Now, if you wanted to use a different kind of noodle, you can. It's just the cooking time and the amount of liquid that they absorb can be different. So if the cooking time on your pasta is more than sort of the 8-ish minutes that it takes egg noodles to cook, you're going to have to adjust your cooking time and watch. If it starts to kind of dry out in the pan, you might have to add just a little bit more liquid. I actually will keep a kettle boiled, like it's boiled water and it's nice and hot. And then if I have to drizzle in a little bit of liquid at the end, it's nice and warm. It doesn't cool things down or slow anything down. It just quickly incorporates into the recipe. Okay, so you're adding in those noodles, 8 ounces of egg noodles, and then you're going in with some beef stock, a small can of diced tomatoes, the 14.5 ounce can, some heavy whipping cream. There is some creaminess in this dish, but it does serve 6 people, so it's not a ton of cream when you think about it that way. It's 3/4 of a cup. There's 4 tablespoons per quarter cup, so that ends up working out to 12 tablespoons, which is just 2 tablespoons per person. You could put a little bit less and then add more of the beef stock if you wanted. I don't recommend that you substitute milk here though, because milk can curdle when it's heated like this, and you don't want that to happen. Okay, in addition to those items, you're also adding in some chili powder and some red pepper flakes. If you don't want the heat of the red pepper flakes, you could do a little bit of smoked paprika or skip it or add more chili powder. That's all going to work. Now you're going to bring that up to a boil over high heat and then reduce it down to a simmer, give it a good stir, cover it up and cook until the liquid is saucy but not like soupy and the noodles and the broccoli are tender. It's going to be about 10 minutes. Then you're going to take it off the heat, sprinkle on some cheese, shredded cheese on top, and then just let it stand until the cheese melts. It's just going to take a couple of minutes. Sprinkle it all with some green onions and serve. I will put the link to this recipe in the show notes for the podcast episode for today, or you could head to cookthestory.com/ROTD and get it there, or join our Facebook group. I post the recipe of the day link every single day in the group. You can ask questions, comment, let us know what you make, let us know what you love. It's a nice group of people, and I would love to have you there. The Facebook group is at facebook.com/groups/recipeotd. I'm Christine Pittman from cookthestory.com, thecookful.com, the all-new chicken cookbook, and from this podcast, Recipe of the Day. I hope you have a great day. Let's get cooking.